What's good? Talking about if Mikey Garcia can be a pay-per-view star. This your boy CJ Goodfella back with TBC and more. And shout out to the LDBC, the YTBC. And I don't see Mikey Garcia being this big pay-per-view star. And it's not a lot of guys out here that's not pay-per-view stars yet that I see being pay-per-view stars. It's just so hard to, kind of imagine a guy building his way back up like Floyd Mayweather, Pacquiao, Oscar, the rest of those old guys did, because it was so much more interest in the sport on the casual fan level. And the sport was in a different position then. And what Floyd Mayweather did was catch a flash in the bottle. Everybody can't beat Floyd. I mean, everybody can't beat Pacquiao and move up all those weight divisions and get those, those wishes and that support for being a smaller guy, beating bigger guys. And it's about promotion. It's about marketing yourself. And a lot of these guys have a mundane personality, to be exact. And Mikey Garcia, they talk some trash, but, he really don't have that Mexican following behind him. He's Mexican-American. And I think that's another key why I can't see him really being a big pay-per-view star. He has ambitions to move up. And I think guys need to just focus on being, boxing stars first. Try to get some fights on regular CBS and get the notoriety. I know the money is better pay-per-view-wise, and that's what everybody's ambitions is. Even above being a world championship, people would love to be, a lot of these fighters love to be household pay-per-view names because of the moolah that comes with it. But the opponents for guys are definitely there. It's not a lot of opponents that, right now with the transition from the Manny, Floyd, and Cotto and Marquez era is there. A lot of people let them hold their careers up waiting for that pay-per-view shot from them that, like Crawford and some other guys. But, now it's time to start building them up. And it's kind of hard to fathom how to build a fighter up to a pay-per-view stars when we haven't seen it in a long time. We used to seeing the same pay-per-view stars, Pacquiao, Floyd, and, etc. Canelo is able to do good pay-per-views because he has a good fan following in Mexico, and it's a lot of Mexican, Latino Americans in here in America that support Canelo Alvarez. Mikey Garcia doesn't have that support. Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford doesn't have that support. And fighting on paid subscription, cable TV ain't gonna get you that. You got to get your name out there on regular TV. People ain't looking on Showtime and HBO for fights like that. HBO maybe because they have a lot of subscribers. But fighting on regular Showtime ain't going to get him to no pay-per-view. And I tell you that right now. Unless he has a really, really epic fight that draws a lot of interest. It's been so, long since I've seen a pay-per-view star built just, from the ground up. Because Canelo really wasn't built from the ground up. Canelo fought a lot on regular Mexican TV. Chavez Jr. was talking about it quite some time ago. And that's how he got his name out there, especially with his look, his red hair. He didn't look the part, and he can really fight. Mikey Garcia brings nothing to the table that's flamboyant, that's out there, that's marketable right now. He's clean cut, but it's nothing that he does outstanding in the ring as far as getting knockouts and, dangerous hand speed and flamboyancy in or out the ring that I see him being a pay-per-view star right now. I know times have changed, and we haven't seen it from the organic standpoint from the ground up. But I'm just hard-pressed to believe any of these guys, right now can be pay-per-view stars, in my opinion. I know a lot of people probably disagree with me. I just don't see it, man. Golovkin gets knockouts every time, and he did, 120K versus David Lemieux, and not that, 130 versus Danny Jacobs. It's just so hard to do, and I think boxing needs to focus on, free, regular TV boxing right now. But they want to keep going back to the pay-per-view well. But I just don't see him being a star. And I don't see a lot of guys being a star, but it could happen. I could be wrong. Let me know what y'all think. We gone.